Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you are doing well and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. What have you been doing this weekend? I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've needed a few days. In fact, I feel as though I spent most of my week doing this. And it dawned on me, that's why I'm popping on right now, because I realised that this call to rest, this feeling extra cold and needing to kind of snuggle. That's all I felt like doing this week. And wow, what a wonderful energy actually it's felt like. It's been lovely to just relax. It's like the body, my body, for sure. The whole body. What is the whole body? The collective. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm here for. Okay. The body as a whole needed to rest. There's been this feeling of tension and anxiety for so long. It was beginning to prevent you from accomplishing that which you wanted to. It's almost like the focus was on the accomplishment rather than on the work necessary to get there. And so you need this time out, you need this meditation and this rest as part of the process. It's like you set an intention. Your intention has been set. But instead of continuing to ask the universe over and over and over again for the same thing, because you don't want to piss the universe off and push away what it is that you are asking for. You've needed this time out, this time of peace, to let go and trust the universe is taking care of it. No more sat there fretting or worrying about what the outcome may be, what the future may hold. It's about making presence at this time. It's about making time for yourself so that you can be present with yourself. So that you can feel relaxed, so that you can feel peace, so that you can finally breathe out and not hold on to all of those worries and burdens. So you may be feeling this call to rest at this time. And it could be related to the moon cycles and how we have our next supermoon the end of this week. On Sunday, the moon turns full. No, on Friday, the moon turns full. I believe it moves into Gemini, and it is indeed the last supermoon of 2024. It's called the cold moon. So you need to get comfortable with yourself. Snuggle if necessary. It may be time to do what is necessary to warm that heart of yours before the year is out. So here we are. At the beginning of this week, that is leading up to this powerful supermoon, let's pull some cards. See what messages would like to come through for you today. What do you need to know? Let's see, with the Moonology Oracle. That's where we're going. Moonology. Yes, so apologies for not being on for a few days. But much gratitude to those that have stayed along, stayed around and not unsubscribed, because you do have the patience for the next message. You do enjoy being present, understanding that you are indeed the present. So that's what this year, this time is all about. So Moonology. Oh yeah, so there's a bit of a different setup. I've changed positionings. You see, that's the thing. If you I rest, I get creative. I move. 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 You may think that you're not doing much or that you're staying still, but that stillness is important for you to get creative, so that you can create your next action. So Moonology, thank you for the collective. What is coming in for the collective this week? What do we need to know? Okay, no more shuffling. Balance spirituality and practicality. So what have you got to do? You've got to rest a little, get creative, and then move a little. Rest a little, get creative, then move a little. Rest a little, get creative, and then move a little. That's what you've got to do this week. Don't let the past hold you back. Whatever's been trying to stop you, whatever's been trying to block you, you can move swiftly past those obstacles by being aware of their positionings. Take this time out. Rest. Meditate. Get creative. Move a little. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Let's see the top of the deck. Step out of your comfort zone. Rest a little. Create. And get creative. And then move a little. Don't get stuck there in your comfort zone, because nothing will happen if you stay stuck there. You do have to move a little. Let's split the deck. Emotions are running high at this time. Supermoon. There it is. That's supermoon energy, which is closing out this year. Well, it's not quite closing out the year. It's starting the mark of the last month of the year. Emotions are running high at this time. It's a very emotional time. You may have been picking up on the emotions of your divine counterpart slash aka your twin flame, aka your divine masculine slash divine feminine. Yeah. And you may have been picking up that the divine masculine's emotions are running high at this time. Divine masculine has been shedding many physical tears at the thought that he's lost you forever, divine feminine. There's been a few moon cycles since you last saw each other. And that was because he'd got himself comfortable. In a position that he'd found himself in. And so nothing was happening between you. He doesn't want to start a new year feeling as though he's going to have yet another whole year without you in his life, divine feminine. Divine masculine knows that in order to bring about this balance, for you both to come together in a union, in a partnership, he needs to move a little. He needs to get creative. Then move a little. He's been resting for far too long, and now he's surrendering to the divine. This is what you've been doing, divine feminine. So the energy intertwines. It comes through as is, as within, so without. Let's continue with the reading. Let's read surrender to the divine. That's what you've been doing, divine feminine. So perhaps, you've not been out and about. He hasn't seen you. He's not caught sight of you. Nobody knows what you're doing. Maybe they've been rounding up the troops, the spies, to come and watch you. To see if you are alone, to see if you have moved on. To see what the water is like, to see how the land lies. because he feels your surrender. He feels it as if you've given up. He feels as if this surrender is you've given him up. Something certainly reached a point. So, surrender to the divine full moon. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favour, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Okay. And don't let the past hold you back. South Node, let's find it. Don't let the past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you want. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels safer and easier. Now, I hope you were here presently before I pulled cards to hear the message Divine Masculine knows that he's been keeping himself stuck in a situation that is stopping him from moving forwards. It is time for him to get out of his comfort zone. Yeah. Rest a little. Get creative. And then move a little. That is indeed the energy, the advice that's coming through for the collective today. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you have found this message helpful today, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I shall see you very soon. I'll be back. I will. I shall indeed be back. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.